Everybody has these visions of grandeur about being an attorney, that you're going to go and you're going to graduate from law school and you're going to make all this money, and so that one is that's a faulty reality. That does not happen for a lot of people. That was not my situation. Working full time and being a single parent and had just bought a new home and I was in a new city, it was a little bit too much for me to deal with. It was just overwhelming for me. And I know people do this every day of the week with I only have one child, more than one child, but for me, it was overwhelming. So I quit my job and I said, there's gotta be, and I wanna be happy. I'm not happy right now. I had a boss who just didn't understand. She didn't have children. And she didn't understand me needing to get to the school plays or to the doctor's visits, or I have a sick child, I can't come in today. She didn't get that. And so it made it difficult, which I know a lot of people experience, when you have children. So I took a risk. I left a stable environment, getting a paycheck every 2 weeks and knowing exactly what that amount of money would be, and jumped into the unknown and had no idea what to do.
She's an entrepreneur.
She's an entrepreneur. That's what I'm talking about.
And it's the scariest thing ever. It's the scariest thing ever. But I think you have to be to a point where anything is better than what I'm doing right now, right? So I'm going to take this leap of faith and I'm going to do this and pray to God that you have that net for me, because I'm going to do this. And I think you have to believe in what you're doing.
There are multiple pluses to this. I think the fact that there aren't many is a major plus. So the competitive environment for this type of business is, there's room, right? The second plus to this is that it gives access to a very affordable wedding at a very beautiful location. So it's accessible to most people. The challenge of running a business like this is, if presumably you had one business every 45 minutes, right? There's only so many weddings that can happen. And so how do you take a model like this, which is a pretty feasible, viable model, and grow it to a point where it's, like you said earlier, not just paying your bills,
right,
that it's taking you and your business to another level,
exactly,
as an entrepreneur. So I think scaling it and growing it and figuring out how to create mini Stacy's,
right,
mini Philadelphia wedding chapels, so that revenues can begin to multiply.